button. Push the goddamn button.
This comedian Kountry Wayne pulled in 1.4 billion views in just 28 days with his vertical micro dramas. Hollywood want his blueprint, and he's asking for $500 million to hand it over. Now, I've been talking to my acting agent for over a year about doing micro dramas, but people in the traditional industry still don't take it seriously because it's not a glamorous, shiny Hollywood production. They are completely missing the point. The way we consume content has shifted. People are on their phones, theaters are emptying out, and we are streaming in our own space. Remember the music industry? The giant monoliths that were too slow or too arrogant to adapt to MP3s and streaming, they died. The same thing is happening to Hollywood right now. So, if you were to make a microdrama, what would it be about? What would you like to see? What kind of themes would you like to connect with? What do you want people to feel and take away from it? Let me know in the comments.
First of all, congratulations to Kountry Wayne and all his success. From a black man to another black man. I love to see it. I do. Now, I don't talk about Kountry Wayne too much over here, but I have dropped a few videos expressing what I think a lot of the audience feels. You got a couple folks that be just angry and contentious just to be contentious, but for the most part, I'll say this. I agree with everything this brother said. We do find entertainment in different areas now. I don't know about y'all. I can't remember the last time I've been in a movie theater. I still would prefer that style, but the way people be moving out here, I don't want to be around that. Now, with Kountry Wayne getting all this visibility, many people said, like, if you are an avid watcher, you know there's a lot of people who say that my man is turned Hollywood, Jesus ain't popping no more. A lot of his content is geared towards painting black people in a negative light. It's always about cheating, drug dealing, these narratives that there aren't no good fathers, everybody is a gold digger, etc., etc. It's the stereotypical stuff that you would see on like Love and Hip Hop and things of that nature. I personally, I agree. He went from working with like solid comedians, and I'm trying to think of his name, but it just eluded me for a second. It'll come back to me. Dez. His earlier content was funny as hell. That's what I was locked in for. Desi Banks. Then he started bringing in T.I. and Boosie. He started doing all this other shit. He stopped doing drip, I guess because copyright reasons and other little things that came with that. He stopped doing the buddy skits. And then as time progressed, he took it from the comedic aspect to more of a dramatic sense. Now, the diehard people know what I'm talking about. If you were there at the beginning, you've seen the transition. And a lot of people are not happy with it. Now, granted, he's still doing his numbers. I can only imagine that they're not what they would be if he was still bringing that comedic relief. All that being said, is he really considering giving away his brand for that bag? If this caption is accurate, then he wants $500 million for this. Let's say he does decide to do it. We still consume the content? What happens to everyone who is on that staff that works with him, who's been there with him from the beginning to now? Does it change the level of success? Does it change your outlook on the content itself? Are you still going to be rocking with them if it's no longer under his name? Me personally, I wouldn't give this away for a single dime, not for 500 mil. You're going to have to come better than that. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, why not just do something to the extent to where you own your own TV brand, or you have your own thing? I wouldn't hand this over to nobody. But it looks like it might be on the table. And if you've been watching, you're probably not missing out. The writing is getting poor, more predictable. The storylines are repetitive. Nothing is really changing. He avoids accountability. He doesn't get caught up in no drama. He's always the one that looks good at the end of it. Every man on there gets emasculated. All of them look fucking foolish. The women look foolish. Or they're always the ones that's having these moments where the dudes are begging them or looking like they don't have no common sense or stoicism about them at all. They just, if he decides to give them this, I would be completely done with it. I only watch certain skits now, but if he turned it over, yeah, I might as well call it a wrap. Now, to answer your question, I do skits. I haven't really fully committed to it yet, but I'm not in the same lane as he is. I'm doing something a little different. But these are just my 2 cents. Y'all tell me what y'all think about him giving this over to Hollywood. Is he Hollywood now? Is there any going back? Talk to me.